Global job change. Starting with the hidden job, Lord of the Death Chapter 7, college entrance examination begins. 20-level succubus. Lu Yan was stunned when he heard the words, how is this possible? The creatures summoned by the summoner are generally about 5 levels higher than the summoner's level, and those who can summon more than 10 levels of their own are the geniuses of the sky. And Yang Wei can not only summon different summons, but can even summon summons that exceed his level 20. These words sounded unusual, but the fact happened right in front of Lu Yan's eyes, so he couldn't help but believe it. Could it be that Yang Wei is a genius summoner? But looking at Yang Wei's current appearance, Lu Yan couldn't associate him with a genius. Lu Yan's thoughts turned sharply in his heart, then looked at Yang Wei and asked, can the golden python you summoned last time be manipulated? Yang Wei thought for a while and said, yes. After the golden python came out, it was very peaceful, and it bowed its head towards me. You can summon manipulative summons, and you can summon uncontrolled summons that exceed level 20, Yang Wei. Your summoning ability is just like a machine. Lu Yan stared at the succubus in front of him and said softly. Yang Wei wanted to cry but had no tears at this time. If he could choose, he would never want this instant summoning ability. Although you can summon a colorful creature like a succubus, how can you play without control? Now it's the summons that play him directly, and maybe it will kill him. Although Yang Wei is an LSP, he is not yet willing to give his life for sex. Lu Yan, what should I do now? I feel that this succubus was absorbing my energy before, will she really *** me dry? Yang Wei said with some fear. Lu Yan shook his head, then looked at Yang Wei and said, don't think too much about it, calm down and try to lift the summons. Yang Wei slapped his forehead. Yes, why didn't I think of lifting the summons? Afterwards, Yang Wei bit his finger and drew a circular summoning circle pattern on the ground with fresh blood. Mobilizing the strength of his body, Yang Wei shot directly on the pattern of the summoning circle. Single quote. The summoning circle materialized, turned into a circle of light, and quickly enveloped the succubus on the big bed in front of him. The succubus glanced at Lu Yan, and there was a hint of hatred in his eyes, and then disappeared into the circle of light. Success, success. Yang Wei fell to the ground, wiped the sweat from his forehead, and instantly relaxed. Looking at Yang Wei, Lu Yan frowned and said, what's your situation? Why is your summoning ability so weird? Yang Wei squeezed the fat on his face and smiled bitterly. How do I know? It's not like I am the protagonist, it's special, right? Lu Yan thought for a while, looked at Yang Wei and said, don't be discouraged, this is not necessarily a bad thing. Although the creatures you summon may be uncontrollable, at least you can cancel the summon. Imagine, in the college entrance examination, if you summon a powerful creature, hide yourself far away, and let that creature fight, maybe you can get a high score. Hearing Lu Yan's words, Yang Wei was stunned for a moment. Is this really possible? Lu Yan said, of course, you can lift the summon anyway, so there is nothing to be afraid of. Hearing this, Yang Wei changed his sullen state, instantly became alive, jumped up and laughed. Ha ha ha, I will say that Yang Wei is a genius of the sky. And this world can summon creatures beyond his 20th level. Summoner, I am the only one. Looking at Yang Wei's appearance, Lu Yan couldn't help but said, but if the summoned one is a caterpillar, it will be over. The smile on Yang Wei's face froze, but then he didn't care. Never mind, if a caterpillar is summoned, I will recognize it. After learning that his summoning ability might be of great use, Yang Wei no longer had any worries he had before. Lu Yan refused outright. He was not as busy as Yang Wei, and he still had a lot of things to do. After leaving Yang Wei's house and returning to his own home, Lu Yan exercised for a while before washing and sleeping. Although improving the system can quickly increase the physical quality, exercise is also possible, but the speed is slower. It may have been because of the reproductive system. Although Lu Yan had been exercising all the time, his body had not improved much. But now Lu Yan can clearly feel that along with the exercise, his physical strength is also increasing. Although the speed is very slow, it is better than nothing. For the next 3 days, in addition to delivering meals to Luo Liuli and chatting, Lu Yan was exercising at home and completing daily tasks by the way. Luo Liuli has already been injected with that low-grade treatment solution, and the situation has stabilized. As long as Lu Yan gets a good grade in the college entrance examination, he will have the resources to completely cure Luo Liuli. However, the daily quest rewards for these 3 days have not been released again. I want all of them. There are only 2 options for the first 2 days, free attribute points and skill attribute points. Choose one, and the first day is 3 points, the second day is 2 points. It seems that the rewards of daily tasks are also random, not fixed. Lu Yan did not hesitate, and directly chose the free attribute point. After all, he only has 1 undead ghost armor in his current skill, and level 3 is enough for now. The most important thing now is to bring up your physical attributes. And although there is a third option for the reward on the third day, UU reading www.ukanshu.com, but the third option is the boxer's occupation skill book. Although the boxer is a fighter's second rank occupation, this skill book can sell for a good price, but Lu Yan still chooses free attribute points. The most important thing now is to improve your own strength. The free attribute points on the third day are 2 points, and the 3-day rewards add up to 7 free attribute points. Lu Yan mobilized his physical data. Strength, 8, physique, 9, agility, 12, intelligence, 20. After thinking about it, Lu Yan added these 7 free attribute points to strength and physique respectively. After all, his intelligence is very high now, so he doesn't need to give priority to improvement. And the physique is the most important. After all, it is related to the physique, so Lu Yan added 4 points. The undead monarch's attack is not only a magic attack, but also a powerful physical attack, so the strength should also be increased, plus 3 points. Strength, 11, physique, 13, agility, 12, intelligence, 20. After adding free attribute points, each attribute of Lu Yan surpassed the average of 10 points for high school students, and his body has greatly improved. In particular, the increase in physique made Lu Yan feel that his body was much tougher, and his muscles became more pronounced. Looking at his physical attributes, Lu Yan nodded with satisfaction, and then headed straight to the school. It's time for the college entrance examination. The current Lu Yan has great confidence in completing the achievement task. The top 10 in the school, maybe he can go further. However, when Lu Yan was rushing to the school, a bright black car from the headquarters of Singer quickly drove out and galloped away in the direction of the People's Hospital. More game novels. 1.